Welcome back. Today we're going to practice evaluating expressions. This is actually the first video of 2 videos that make up the whole lesson on evaluating expressions. So let's just get started here. Let's talk about our vocab. So an expression is our first vocab term. And an expression is a math sentence, and it's going to have some sort of operation there. So I'm just going to call this our math sentence. It's the easiest way to think of it. But there is no equal sign, and that's what is different between an expression and an equation. So our expression does not have an equal sign, but it's our math sentence. And our expression is made up of terms, variables, and constants. A term, it's either a variable, a constant, and we'll learn what those are, or the product, which is the answer to a multiplication problem, of the two. Every part of your expression is going to be a term. So everything will be included there. It's all the different pieces, basically. The terms are kind of like the pieces of the expression, if you want to think of it that way. A variable is something that changes. Think about vary means. Vary means to change. So a variable is going to be a symbol that represents a number or numbers. So normally we see letters, right? We see like X, Y. Sometimes you use Greek letters in math, like the little alpha guy. Depends. But it's any symbol that represents a number or numbers. And it can change. That's what vary means. A constant does not change. It's just one of our plain old numbers that we know. So constants, they don't change. It's like a plain old number. 12, 7, -6, so on. Constant, not changing, no variables. And then last but not least, we have our coefficient. And our coefficient is maybe new, but it is the number that goes with the variable. Oh, I don't like that. It comes before, and it's multiplication. So it's going to come before the variable. That's how we write it. And you think of and I've got a picture over here. These are co-workers, I'm going to say, but you think co-worker, co-captain, couple, it goes together. So a coefficient is what goes with the variable. So if we've got 2x, the coefficient is 2. If we have 17y squared, the coefficient, 17, right here. You like my lightsaber? 17 is the coefficient. It goes with that y. Those are the terms for us. Zoom back out. If I went too fast, you can go back and try to get these down. But those are our important vocab. I really need to work on my handwriting on here. All right, I'd say we'd have some time. So now we're going to label the different parts of the expression. I'm going to do this first one right here with you, and then I want to pause the video and try this one by yourself, and then the answers will be there for you once you are unpaused. So start over here. We have 2x plus 7. Our terms, remember and that's the whole expression. And our terms are going to include everything. So our terms here, we have 2x and 7, and those are each a term. Variables, right here, that x, that could change. That stands for something, we don't know what. So our variable, x. Coefficients, what goes with the variable, what comes with the variable. And remember, this is like saying multiply. This is like 2 times x. So our coefficient is 2. And then the only thing left is our constant, and the only thing that doesn't have a variable with it, or it doesn't have the variable, is the 7. That's our constant term. So that is how we would map that expression. I call it expression mapping. So now would be a good time to pause. Right here on this expression is what you want to label. So go ahead in your notes, write this down, try to map it out, pause, and then once you come back, you will be able to see the answers. All right, and here is the answer. Where are the answers, I guess, there are multiple parts. We've got our terms, variables, we have 2 different ones, a and y, coefficients, what go with the variable, and our constant. And that is all for knowing the different parts of an algebraic expression.